Well, whose years is it going to belong to? 2024, will it go to SBI or HDFC Bank? For the time being, we've seen by the stock price that HDFC is lagging, while SBI has been out of the blocks in style, and the stock price is telling you that. And post this underperformance, HDFC Bank relatively has become a little cheaper, while SBI, well, it's re-rated to some extent, but there's still a big valuation gap between the two. And what's common between them first up? The ROE and the loan growth, as of now, is similar for both of them. And this is the first time in the last 12 years that we've seen HDFC Bank and SBI have a similar ROE as well as a loan growth. But what gives SBI the edge, at least as of now? Well, one factor is the CASA of SBI is nearly 1,000 basis points higher in comparison to HDFC Bank. Remember, post the merger, there was a big dilution for HDFC Bank's CASA, and that explains why there's a big gap right now. The cost of deposits across 10 years as well for HDFC Bank is nearly 0.25% higher in comparison to SBI. So they're going out there, they're trying to get deposits, but it's going to come at a higher cost as well. Next up, SBI is more skewed. Now, their book is more skewed towards the corporate sector, which isn't such a bad thing. Close to 45% of their book is towards the corporate sector, which may be good in current environment. And also, if you look across mutual funds, there's a higher weightage that's given to HDFC Bank. You could attribute it to hugging of the index or maybe replicating of the index. And that's why SBI is still under-owned across mutual funds. And finally, you get a little bit skeptical, right? PSU banking names, they go ahead and they revise their wages. And that sometimes throws up a shocker. But most of that will be done in FY24 itself. Some part of that was seen in Q3, and most of that will be seen in Q4. So there won't be any shocker that will come about. So 2024, who is it going to belong to? HDFC Bank could be relatively cheaper in comparison to its historical averages, but SBI has got the momentum. So can it drive the advantage home?